Where's today? Anyway, I finally got a little bit higher speed internet, but the problem is I got a letter from the Attorney General. He told me go to hell from Kansas. So I filed for the victim assistance. Well, so far I've got to wait till April 3rd. And they'll probably tell me to go to hell too. But essentially did finally get me up where I can actually run a couple megabytes a second. So I can surf the internet and try to get some stuff done. I got a letter from Joni Erston. Very interesting. She was deeply sorry for what happened to me. But I'm going to have to call her back because legal aid, they kind of helped you out a little bit on the taxes, but they really screwed up. Everything that was stolen and charged illegally to me, they put it as income, which now that means I owe a hell of a lot of money. I tried to lay down for a little bit. I got my CPAC lines here. I got a brace on my ankle. I cut the living hell out of the tendon in the back of my leg. I can't even walk. I try, but I don't get very far, and then next thing I know, I'm in severe pain. And I hate taking painkillers, but all they give me was ibuprofen 800, and all that does is give me the freaking tore up stomach from hell. I can't take that. Then I had freaking some kind of stones I got. Living without running water for 8 years, since 2012. When I was forced out of my house by gunpoint, thanks to William Bradford Watson and the dirty sheriffs in Smith County Center, Kansas. And also Steve Wakefield robbing me and stealing all my money and assets as well. And the sheriff's department stealing my gold, my necklaces, and my antiques as well. So basically it leaves me as a disabled vet, homeless disabled vet, because I live in an RV and it's not considered a home. Well, of course the RV is totaled out, and they stole that money too, so that was the insurance that I had. So why have anything if they'll just steal it, or if it puts it in the bank, they'll just take it out of the bank account. Now I've got to worry about the IRS for something I didn't charge, which they'll probably come and take everything, and the state as well. That means I will probably lose my driver's license because it was tax money on something I didn't owe, which that's going to be a living hell. And I'm going to call them tomorrow and see if I can get it resolved. But legal aid really screwed up. I mean, completely. I mean, I told them about it, and I brought office boxes to them, and I showed them that. And one box said nothing but theft on it. Identity theft, stolen money, stolen bank, names. Matches eBay receipts and PayPal receipts with somebody else's name on it. I mean, god damn, isn't that enough for a clue? But yeah, I'm hoping somebody will wake up one of these days and realize that they really screwed over someone like me. I'm not a happy camper. And I also got a letter here from the Supreme Court of Kansas, and that's right, I'm going to go after the judge too because he's dirty. And I'm trying to figure out what to do to go after the district attorney and also the sheriff's department, which I'm not having any very good luck. Kansas is not very cooperative with all this stuff, so I don't know how to deal with it because it's so dirty down there. It goes all the way up to the chain. I mean, god damn. I fought for my country. I fought for my rights. I worked for it. I wear orange because I work, out on the street, so that's why I wear orange. But the thing is, I ain't got any other clothes because they robbed me so much. Everything I made since 2006 is when I bought the house, and they charged credit cards to me. And I think William Bradford Watson did that because he ransacked my briefcase and was telling people how much money was in my briefcase. And it was locked and it was closed up in my house. But he was working on doing botch workmanship. I hired him as a subcontractor. He showed me an electrical license, but it was phony as hell. And he drilled out the back of the electrical outlets. And he also crisscrossed a 20 and a 30 amp breaker. I got photographs of that, but that was a photograph, one of them, Instamatic cameras. But at somewhere I put the photos somewhere. I gotta dig them up. But climbing up and down a ladder with one leg is pretty scary. And now the snakes are out and they're in the building. I found some skins, and it was a biggie. I found a long skin, probably a 4-footer, so probably got an anaconda in there or some damn thing, a rat snake, or maybe a what they call them other kind of snakes. I don't know if it's poisonous or not. You know, it could be a fox snake, a big one in there, or it could be who knows what the hell it is. The doors were never sealed very good for several years, and the snakes were in there, and the wood piles in there, and there's a lot of wood. So who knows what might be slithering in the dark. I'm a little nervous about going in there and getting bit. So unless I'm wearing boots or something, and you know, never know. It could be I got my snake boots, but I can't wear nothing because of my damn ankle. Can't bend it. I can't. It hurts so bad on the heel. I cut it right on the heel, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. Trying to walk is painful. I mean, I can't even run. I can't take any big steps. I mean, I'm a little bit of a shuffle kind of walk. That hurts it down bad. But with these people stealing everything, I can't even lift a 5-gallon bucket of water without hurting me. I mean, even carrying gallon buckets of water into the RV to feed water the dogs is very difficult and chore. Or even carrying a can of soda pop, you know, so I have something to drink. I mean, I run out of money. I run out of hope. And, you know, I fought, you know, worked my ass off all my life, and someone robbed me, did this to me. I'm very, very disappointed at people, especially people in like Kansas. I mean, what they did to me was illegal completely. I mean, it broke several federal laws, state laws, civil rights violations. I even sent a copy of the identity off all the records that I had, you know, accumulated. I sent them even to Donald Trump, and he wrote an identity theft information, but it never got anywhere. I've talked to Tom Cookie. He's with the Iowa Senate, you know, working for the Senate as police department, and he's saying, "My God, that's a freaking, this is a nightmare." I said, "Yeah, you try to live it, you know. I mean, nobody they can help me because it's the crime happening in Kansas. Kansas has no laws. I mean, they rob you. You don't have no rights." So I'm trying to write up an article, see what I can come up with, because I'd like them to have, they can keep that damn house down there. They can keep all their freaking criminals down there and just give me my money back, what I paid for it, all my gold, all my antiques, what they stole, my money, my bonds, my equipment cost, replacement. They can give all that back to me, and I'll put it in Iowa where it's nice and safe, and not into a goddamn Great Western Bank, because that place is like nothing but like a freaking throw your money into a money pit and it just keeps on falling out and you get no return. I mean, hell, you don't even get to write your own check because the money's gone. Because Great Western allows the money to get stolen. Hell, I even got bank letters from the bank commissioner, FDIC, all refusal to put 1 iota cent back in my bank account. Credit card companies, they refused to even talk to me, and they just charged it off. Now I'm getting freaking bills from them. Now who knows how much more shit I'm going to be dealing with the rest of my life. I don't know what I'm going to do, but this is the worst nightmare I've ever seen. And, you know, hell, I live in an RV. That's totaled out. I don't even have running water. I have an internet that's not very much better than dial-up, but it's internet. At least it's a 2 meg now. But what am I supposed to do? I'm on the end of wits. I'm sitting in a chair that I paid $26 for. It's not very comfortable. It's only rated at 250 pounds. I think I'm 260. But, you know, when you can't run, can't walk, can't do nothing because your legs hurt, and you've been hurt for a long time, you got sick, you were in bed for a month, basically, or 2 months, got smoking relation twice in 1 year. I mean, I don't even smoke, and damn, I mean, here I get put, everybody's trying to put me in the damn ground, which, it's pretty sad. Somebody's got to do something different. It's got to change. I mean, I even sent letters, went to the FBI. I even went to attorney generals. I went to everybody, senators, congressmen. I've gotten nowhere all the way. Completely rejected and refused. I mean, I've contacted lawyers. I cannot forward. One retort told me back and told me to be anywhere from $400,000 to $600,000. Look at me. I'm wearing orange. I have no other clothes. I'm living in a total RV. You think I have $600,000 laying around? No. I don't even get any assistance or help from anyone. I mean, I've not even had a job since December now. I mean, and it was a small job, a couple $100. I mean, that ain't enough to survive on. It all goes to the insurance company. Everything I made went to the insurance company. Everything I made, that it went to the insurance. Or repairs. I'm trying to get back on my feet. These guys robbed me so bad. I don't see daylight. I don't think I can see daylight. And if I close the company, I might as well shoot myself. I mean, that's how bad they've destroyed me, because there's no way I can get back on any of my feet. And, even if I went to a 9-to-5 job, I can't do a 9-to-5 job, because guess what? I'm too tore up. My body's destroyed. I know what I can do, and that's all I can do. But I can't push myself beyond that. And I got carpal tunnel on both of my hands and my wrist. And I got a bad leg now. I had bad knees for years. And now it's even worse. I don't know what I'm going to do. I have no idea. It's pretty sad. They stole everything from me. And now I don't know what to do and who to talk to or go to. I was even denied a VA benefits, from the VA, because I don't qualify, because I live in a camper. But I don't qualify for running water. I asked a homeless shelter if I can get some water there. They said no. That's in Council Bluffs. So I don't even qualify for running water unless it's in a sewer, and then because nobody wants it because it's piss and shit. I mean, that's the only thing I qualify to be standing in. I don't get real running water so I can take a shower, clean, And then I have a friend, so-called friend, comes over and harasses me about buying my vehicle for a couple $100. I mean, hell, it's worth way more than that. And I did $5,000 of dirt work for him, and he didn't pay me but 3 lunches. That's all he bought. And then he paid me for any money for fuel, any money for anything. And the guy's a real chicken shit too. So, these are the type of people that I've associated with in the last few years. It's nothing but just dirt bags. It's pretty sad. I worked all my life, try to help people out every now and then, and I don't qualify for one single hand. It is sad. I'm hoping somebody will look at this video and it'll go viral, because I lost my home, I lost my assets, the police destroyed my credibility. Hell, they broke in my house, tried to kill me. I mean, stalked me for years. Stole my money out of my bank accounts. Everything electronically they stole as well. And I'm not even entitled to running water. How would you feel if it was you? But anyway, somebody ought to do something. Maybe y'all get a hold of, maybe call the Bureau and tell them to freaking get off their asses and start going after the criminals that done this shit to me. Hell, I even have the eBay receipts and PayPal receipts. I don't have the credit card receipts. I couldn't find them because thanks to the goddamn stalker almost shot me on the way out when I was down there December 5th of 2015 in the evening. I mean, goddamn, I can't even go to my own property without getting someone trying to hurt me. I mean, this is pretty sad. I shouldn't have to worry about, I shouldn't have to carry a gun wherever I go. I mean, or in a bulletproof vest and helmets and gear, riot gear. I mean, this is the United States. This is 2017. In a little farming community town. It's the worst, dirtiest, corruptest area in the United States of America. That's Lebanon, Kansas, and Smith County, Kansas. And Judge Kirchhoff is dirty. His son's a dope dealer as well. And then on top of the district attorney, she sleeps with all the drug dealers in the community, and she has for years. And on top of that, the sheriffs are corrupt. Hell, they're 400 pounds, and they freaking don't even follow the laws or the rules of the land. They actually cater to stalkers and criminals and help steal, and also steal your money and assets out of your house as well, because they're police, they're above the law. And that's the way it is in Kansas, especially in Smith Center, Kansas. And it's pretty sad. They did this to someone like me. It was very credible before this shit happened. I still take care of my bills when I charge stuff. And, running my own corporation for years, I take